Hey folks, DB right here, and today continuing with what if Goku and Frieza landed on Earth. But now that we're finished the Dragon Ball timeline, we need to take a look at what life for Raditz Nappa and Vegeta is like under the leadership of Lord Frozen, Frieza's replacement. Now, unlike Frieza, back when Frieza blew up the planet Vegeta in the original timeline, when Frozen did it, it was actually out of respect for how strong the Saiyans could become. Oddly enough, to think if I don't do this, you would actually pose a threat to me, Saiyans, so consider this an honor. And he actually respected the fact that Saiyans could get stronger and one day pose a threat to him and his empire. He actually respected their strength. In fact, right before blowing up planet Vegeta, he orders his men to release Bardock, and Lord Frozen had a bit of a fight with Bardock. He won, of course, easily, but he respected how far Bardock was able to come along. But in the end, after he was done playing with him, having his little match with Bardock, he blows him away with the rest of the planet, much like Frieza does in the original. So, with the remaining Saiyans, Raditz, Nappa and Vegeta, their time with Lord Frozen was very different to the life they knew under the leadership of Frieza in the original timeline. They were actually rewarded for the jobs they'd done, treated with respect, and, like Bardock and his crew, were allowed to take on the tougher jobs. And thanks to Raditz being the son of Bardock, who's pretty good at tactical planning, knows how to think things through, and since Vegeta and Nappa don't belittle him, at least not as bad as they do in the original timeline for being weaker than they are, they actually respect his input, and that makes them quite a swift Saiyan trio that's able to conquer planets more efficiently and keeping a lot of the tech intact that can be assimilated into the Empire before it's resold to its next owners or whatever it is the Frost Demons do. So, yeah. Now, while this proved to be very fruitful for the Empire, I mean, he still didn't pay the Saiyans as much as he was giving his regular forces, but it was certainly more than what they were getting back when King Cold was running things. So, they were quite happy with that. They've got their own little planet somewhere where they can train, hone their strength, and actually get stronger. Because remember, Lord Frozen respects their strength. However, one day, King Cold comes along. I don't understand it, son. You're not behaving like a superior being at all. Respecting the monkeys? They're beneath us. What are you thinking? And that's where you and I differ, Father. You see, Saiyans have always been a strong and capable race. Yes, when I took them out, I did it, so they wouldn't pose a threat. That's true. But unlike you, I respected their strength. And I still respect what they can do for us and what they can do for this empire. And, well, King Cold basically deciding he's having none of this, he tries to discipline his smug, smart alecky brat. However, sorry, Father, I know something you don't know. And well, as it turns out, Lord Frozen took to the Saiyans' example and would train whenever possible. And this actually put him to a level that surpasses his father, and he does away with King Cold. Now the Empire is solely mine, Father. Men, do us all a favor and dispose of this trash. And this definitely has Zarbon and Dodoria a bit worried because, you know, they were around back when King Cold was running things. To think Frozen just up and got rid of him like it was nothing? Oh, yes. And, well, one day things were particularly going well for Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa. And, essentially, one day, Vegeta just sort of starts coming to the realization that, that things were starting to come along very easily. New jobs and whatnot. And it was actually getting to the point that Vegeta was just realizing something was wrong. Something was wrong about this whole picture. And well, one day, after a job, they were visiting a tavern, and they overhear a couple Frozen Force soldiers. They're all drunk and happy. Those stupid monkeys actually believe this whole thing. Us showing them respect and such. Just blabbering on, and Vegeta overhears all this and is listening very intently. Nappa immediately wants to put a stop to the conversation and put these soldiers in their place, but Vegeta is ordering him down, since they obviously don't realize Nappa, Vegeta, and Raditz are there and are listening in. And one of them blabbers, you know, I actually heard it was actually Lord Frozen himself that blew up the planet, and this whole time he's just playing those monkeys for fools. And Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz overhear this, and Nappa's immediately reacting. Hey Vegeta, did you hear that? Vegeta is just motioning to basically follow him outside immediately, and basically they go someplace where no one's going to hear them talking and whatnot. Vegeta! That can't really be true, can it? I thought something was off-putting since the beginning. Now it all makes sense. I'm afraid it might be true, boys. Lord Frozen is playing us all for saps. Too bad. We're not strong enough to take him on yet. Take him on, Vegeta? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Do you really think I like sucking up to that fool? Oh yes. Just because Vegeta and his trio of Saiyans have been better respected and better looked after, it doesn't mean that the Prince still wasn't planning on overthrowing Lord Frozen himself someday. It's just now the truth's coming out. If we had more allies, perhaps then we could turn the tables on him. But for now, the cards are just not in our favor. And this is where Raditz remembers Kakarot. Wait a minute. Perhaps we do have more allies. What? Explain yourself, Raditz, immediately. Well, I just remember my mother told me that she sent Kakarot off-world somewhere before it blew up. A place called Earth. Or, I think you mean Earth. That's right, Earth. I'm going, wait, I remember that conversation. And since Vegeta is remembering Raditz informing them of this in the past, your brother, can he fight? Does he have any potential? He was a mere power level of 2 last I saw him. But maybe, just maybe. And with Prince Vegeta's position, Raditz is off on his way to Earth. And I think, for now, that is actually where we're going to leave things for right now. So, did you guys enjoy this part? So, how are things going to go in this timeline for Raditz? Is Raditz still going to be pick a fight, or is he there with a different demeanor this time? We'll listen more next time as we continue this story.